When Mielnicki took on Coyle back in February, the fight was declared a draw. But now word has come down that the New York State Athletic Commission has suspended the middleweight contender because he has tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Let's talk about this situation that is totally out of control. There must be something that can be done about these fighters that are popping dirty on a consistent basis now in boxing. Mielnicki had his bout, which was declared a draw, from February 14th, Valentine's Day, against Coyle from Ireland, declared a no contest. Now that the New York State Athletic Commission has declared that he is positive with his results. The only thing is, the fight has already taken place and the damage is done. The damage to not only the fighter, but to the sport. Mielnicki, who now has a record of 21-1 with 12 KOs and 1 no contest as a result of this affair, can move forward in his career, but you just don't know what is happening with these fighters. Coyle's record now is 21-0 with 9 KOs and 1 no contest. But how many times in those 21 fights has he really done what transpired from February? And the fact that he's being allowed to continue. They haven't decided whether they're going to suspend him or ban him, though the suspension is more than likely. But Mielnicki was in there with a guy who was under the influence of substances that are banned. We've seen this more and more in the sport of boxing, and amazingly, it hasn't been reported that any of the ring deaths that have happened over the past several years, including 2025, that a death has been as a result of someone using performance-enhancing drugs. There has been a call on this particular channel against fighters who test positive, and I do believe that there should be stiffer penalties. I'm talking about maybe a 3-year ban or a lifetime ban, just to drive the point home. As I stated, Mielnicki's record now is 21-1 with 12 KOs and 1 no contest. But what does that do to the psyche of a fighter who's been in there on the level and he finds that his opponent was not? This is more damaging than many people would like to admit to, and these commissions are not acting fast enough. They're not meting out punishments as severe enough as it needs to be, because fighters continue to try to cheat. The way that they cheat also, there are organizations and groups who are out here and they hide under the guise of being nutritionists and people who can help these fighters perform at their optimum. There was a time when all you needed to do were your calisthenics, get your rest, watch your diet, and get in the ring and perform after training in the gym. But now, this assortment of options that fighters have, it is something that is a glaring weak spot in the sport of boxing, and we really need to do something about it. I want to salute Vito. He's out there trying to take it to the max and make the most of a career. But when things like this happen, it really leaves a sour taste in the mouth. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, the third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.